Heat and humidity grip East Coast as Midwest gets reprieve. Boston APU The East Coast on Sunday sweated through another day of extreme heat and humidity as organizers in Boston canceled a benefit run. Delaware Civil War reenactors got the day off, and the New York Police Department implored residents to take it easy. Sunday. The central part of the country, meanwhile, enjoyed some relief as a cold front moved steadily southward and eastward across the country, bringing down the temperatures. But the cooler weather, from the Carolinas to Maine, daytime highs reached the upper 90s Sunday. Coupled with high there's. Nearby, Jack Oakton was among a steady stream of tourists milling around outside the White House. Undeterred by the stuff in New York City, where all eyes were on the power grid even before the hot weather following a Manhattan blackout last weekend, electricity company Con Ed reported scattered outages Sunday, the vast majority in the borough of Queens. The city also directed office buildings to set thermostats no lower than 78 degrees (26 degrees Celsius) through Sunday to reduce strain on its electrical grid. A day earlier, in Boston, Sunday's heat prompted cancellation of the annual Jimmy Fund 5K cancer benefit race as well as a popular Sunday market in the city's South End. City officials and police in one Boston suburb posted a tongue-in-cheek request on their Facebook page. In Pennsylvania, 9 firefighters were treated for heat exhaustion and 6 transported to a hospital for treatment while fighting a house fire in sweltering conditions Saturday. Several hundred. In New Hampshire, rescue crews helped a 29-year-old hiker late Saturday after he was overcome by the heat in the White Mountain National Forest. In New Jersey, the Oceanic Bridge over the Navesink River was closed Saturday evening after it got stuck open. Monmouth County. The heat even prompted Delaware officials to close Fort Delaware State Park, which served as a Union prison camp during the Civil War. Temperatures were. The National Weather Service reported high temperatures for July 20th were recorded Saturday at its weather stations in Atlantic City, New Jersey, New York City, Westfield, Massachusetts, Manchester, New Hampshire, and Wallops Island, Virginia. The heat relented early Sunday in the northern reaches of New England. A Canadian cold front brought thunderstorms Saturday evening that dropped temperatures across northern Vermont and upstate New York. A heat advisory, and in many parts of the country, it's not expected to get much better. When the sun goes down, temperatures are expected to remain at or above the high 70s overnight, 26 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, parts of the Midwest are dealing with the effects of damaging winds and rain that swooped in with the cold front that's breaking up the heat wave. In Milwaukee, utility crews restored power to more than 48,000 customers in the eastern part of the state. But around 50 in Michigan, power might not be restored for everyone until Tuesday. Utility companies DTE Energy and Consumers Energy said roughly 500,000 customers are still without power after thousands of power lines were downed in a storm that was worst to hit the region since 2017. Associated Press writers Wilson Ring in Vermont, Mark Pratt in Boston, D.P. Hajla in New York, Ron Todt in New Jersey, Brian Witt in Maryland, and Callie Robinson in Washington, D.C., contributed to this report. Search for location/city.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,